we should be live. Okay. Are we live though? Yes, we are.
We are live.
We are live. So welcome everyone to
Proceed.
Spanish Grand Prix here. Now we are commentating with KJ, another goated commentator here. So first,
Evening, everyone.
first commentating in like two commentators. We are still waiting for some people, so we'll we are gonna need to wait. I will make the announcement quickly.
Oh yeah. People are asking you for invites. Apparently, mine aren't coming through, so you need to invite
Yeah, I
RB
will invite
imported.
him.
Then after that, we'll have 11, so we should nearly be ready to go.
RB 16. Wait, I don't think I have him added.
Have you got ported? Added.
I don't have ported. He needs to add me then. Oh, he's RSB, of course.
About post first stream and race live stream when you get a chance.
I don't see him. Wait, RSB.
Yeah, Rise B1 1609.
I don't see I have him added. Wait. What? Oh, he's in, so I don't need to.
Ported. Rise is in. We still need ported.
He's the last person?
Well, I think it said 12 were checked in, so there's one more after that. I'll check who it is. So.
Oh, Jamie Hester.
Minia. Mini is the only one we haven't got yet. Oh wait, there's two we haven't got.
Wait, Ported added me now.
Oh, sorry. We got 14 technically, so.
I will accept it. And I will send it to Ported now. I need to find him.
Minia. Is King Green in?
King Green?
I think he is.
No, he's not. I'm gonna try to invite him if he's King Green.
I'm gonna DM all of them asking where they are. Those VM3 we're missing right now.
Yeah.
Well, Ported isn't in, but.
Hello, Robot Reaction. I forgot to check the stream.
Oh, and yeah, put the stream in race live streams so I can access
I
it as
forgot
well.
about it because people were asking for the invites now. So I need to do it. Wait, where is it? Right here.
Have you got King Green added?
I invited him now. So
King Green.
okay, should be there. What did I type?
It is there.
Wait, now. Okay, is King Green in now? I will
King Green. No. Oh yeah, King Green is in. So
I will.
We're just waiting on Ported and two others who aren't there yet.
Ah, he did it. Someone check the audio, please. Hello, AMG.
Hello, AMG and Robot also. So we got 12 in. So
Is 12 in?
Porticelli's is back in. So there's 12 in. So Porticelli's back in, but there's two people who
That's
say
the
they were going to
healers.
do it, but aren't.
Do
No.
we need the healers?
So, well, no, there's one
No,
healer and one.
no. So
Um,
in general, I don't know. In
so
general,
Cam is, yeah,
Cam is
so
the healer.
Cam and Mill. So Cam, yeah, he's in.
Short quali.
But the other one,
We need to set it to short quali, says AMG. Okay. So make announcement or tell it to F1 Matt. Wait, I will tell him. I will
really?
tell him. I will.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Uh, it's so hard to.
I'll tell everyone it's short quality.
What did I type? No. Okay. Now
Um,
who's missing?
Wait, just don't. So Mill here, who is a healer, and XX Ingur.
Well, I will tag him if he
Yeah, I'm.
join in or not.
No, I just did. Don't worry.
Okay, we give him like 4 minutes maximally. Then we start in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. This race is really going to be a more test of skill because obviously with safety
It.
car off,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
going to be like the drivers are going to know like they can't do anything stupid at turn one, otherwise like their race is pretty much screwed, and like they won't bunch up, so it's going to be based on pace a bit more. Should be good. Okay, AMG
Okay.
says ready up, so
Well, wait a few minutes. He's
I
typing
think
now.
we might be ready. Typing. Oh yeah, we can come. I'll put in different. Ready up.
Make the announcement.
Yeah, I just did.
It's always so hard to tag them, everyone. I would like
Yeah.
one role D3 for trialist, reserve, and full-time driver. That would be so easy for tagging. AMG could look at that.
Yeah.
Maybe he's gonna hear me out.
So, yeah, if you're wondering where Jay Morris is, he's not here, but he is leading the championship by like 40 points. So even if Jungo Kingu is second and scores max points, he still won't be able to overtake him. So
AMG, that you would make a role that's gonna be like all D3 drivers, D3 trialist, D3 driver, and it's gonna be easier to tag for everyone in the announcement. So, hello Tiger. So we got 10 people on the stream. That's fairly nice.
the Tiger. Oh God. 15 people on the stream, mate. That.
Okay, so the session should be starting now, but the game is bugged. Like
Oh
always.
no, it's just loading. Oh, no
That's
shortage of bugs here.
what is it again? Whoa.
Here
Okay.
we go. We are
So
underway for short quali.
yeah, so we got 12 drivers competing for the pole position here, or front positions. What do you want to say it? So yeah, I forgot to change the title. I need to change the title now. So I don't know what. Why is it?
Oh, first car
Is it
out the pits
is it
is
around
ARS Clip
7?
Gaming. Round 7, yeah. This is.
Okay, so era. So Clip Gaming
Also,
now.
people in chat make sure the game audio is alright.
Yeah, someone make the audio is alright. I will maybe mute the game a bit so you can hear KJ more. Um, that should be
But
better.
yeah,
I will make the so give me best.
everything is fine. Says only star, so I
Yeah,
think we
yeah,
are
everything is
good.
fine. So I will set it up. Now I hope I don't forget how to
ARS was
commentate.
talking. ARS was talking to us earlier. Oh, I can control the camera as well. Let's put this all on enabled so we can see his lap times. Put on full track map so we can see what's on the circuit.
Yeah. So
But we're waiting for ARS Clip Gaming. He'll be the first driver to start his lap.
he's gonna be the first into across the finish line and the first across the finish line again, which sounded like Will Buxton.
So Pierre Gasly, take us for a lap around Barcelona.
Let's do a lap around Barcelona. So RS now coming off on the finish line, down to the turn one, long run into the chicane right, then left, and the long right-hander till the small hairpin. That's hill. Now he goes onto the hill. He takes a bit of a grass. Now the really narrow turn, I don't know, and again narrow turn into the left hander, up the hill, almost flat out right hander until the next DRS zone, almost impeding by the Alpine there. Now again narrow narrow turn up the hill, the hairpin now, bit of a hairpin, and now down the hill, almost flat out right-handers across the finish line. What is it gonna be? Is it gonna be 1.12? It's 1.12.5.
So 12.5. Now let's see who else on that Speedway Rat on a lap as well. Let's see if he can challenge that time by Clip Gaming. See rounds last corner. It's a very satisfying last corner this. He crossed the line.
Second slower.
Not
wow.
Either that was a great lap by ARS or poor lap by Speedway Rat, but still have others on a lap. I think the Haas of King 20 Gaz maybe on a lap. Yes, he is. He's now going to cross the line and goes P3, so Master Pilo. Sorry, missed
now
that.
Jamie is also on a lap. What is it?
Yes, King Dream. He's
King
on a lap.
Dream,
He goes
1.15.
P5. Cam, he's on a lap. Where can he go? He crossed the line
Jamie
and goes.
is on lap.
Oh,
P2 actually.
Jamie
wow.
on a lap. He goes P2.
Okay.
Jungo King now, he goes P2, but that time by ARS is standing very well. I think Milkman, oh no, Milkman's pitting. He might have. What's happened there? I think Rise is the only one on the lap currently. I know he's on a lap. So Rise and Cam, both on outlaps, and Ford Celery also on outlap.
Rise B now going to the finish line, and he's gonna start the lap for him. He did two warm-ups actually.
we've got different. Like I can watch what I want to watch, and then you can watch what. Oh, okay, that's a bit pointless.
It is.
Well, I've just got to watch.
Now, Cam
What?
going across the line. What is it
Okay,
gonna
I'm just
be?
gonna watch.
Cam is gonna be 113.5. Bit of a mistake in the last turn there, clipping the grass a bit.
Well, I thought I was the day. I'm just gonna go on Twitch and watch the stream on Twitch now. I was on F1, but I'm just gonna watch it on Twitch.
It's gonna be but slower with the pink, yeah, so need to be
I don't actually
now
need to
on
watch
the
it
lap.
to commentate, do I?
Let's get the
One
broadcast
sec,
cam
I just
out.
need to log in.
So Rise B
Everyone, I'll
now
be with you
across the
commentating
line.
shortly.
What is it gonna be for a Rise B? Second lap attempt. It's gonna be P2 actually. Only 3 tenths. But the RAS, I will say Clip Gaming, had set a great lap for the first run. So maybe it will stand, maybe it will not stand. We're gonna see at the end of the qualifying, which is in 11.5 minutes. Porticelli now in the last turn
Oh
goes
god.
across the line and 113.4. Decent lap from him. Oh, who else is?
Okay. I've joined back to the lobby now because everything's just a bit glitchy. So I'm just gonna be watching my own stuff. I'll just be commentating on things I see. You commentate on things you see.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
I can stream
Oh,
it.
by the way,
I
the
can stream it
title.
from Discord, so you don't have the delay from the stream. It's gonna be better.
Yeah. Oh wait, is that not
Now we can
not
watch.
delayed if you stream from Discord?
No, that's not delayed, but the Twitch is really delayed, so. Wait, so Clip Gaming actually pushing, set in the purple sector in the first purple sector. It's laggy. Wait, it's laggy because I'm streaming. Yeah, it is. So I can't stream it actually. Now it shouldn't be laggy. Now it's not laggy. So you need to watch from the Twitch and hope it's good. So now Clip Gaming goes across the line. What is it gonna be? He's improved by half a second. Is it gonna stand? I think it is. That was a hell of a lap.
Yeah. This is weird. Yeah, I'm still okay. I'm just gonna watch my own POV and yeah.
Yeah, watch
I'm
your
just gonna watch my own
POV.
thing.
I can tell who I am on.
Well, well, no, I'm watching who I want to watch because I'm not gonna watch your stream because I'm gonna be delayed by like 10 seconds. So
Yeah.
okay, well, yeah. I mean, I can be watching something. You can be watching a battle, and I can be watching a battle. So, ooh, ARS really got on the curve there.
Ooh. But he's on in lap, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah, still, you don't. Can you get floor damage on standard?
I don't think you can. I think that's only on simulation.
No, I think that's only. Yeah, it's only simulation. Yeah. So AOS coming to the pits now after an improvement on the run. He's 8 tenths faster than anyone else. So a great start from him. Who else is on a lap currently? So Jungo King. He's currently on a lap.
Okay, so we are gonna watch him.
So
You can
he's
do
entered
your.
the first sector and he's.
You can do your on
he's
a lap
2.5 tenths up.
if you want. So
I'll ride on board with him
Yeah.
as we swing through the heaviest braking zone on the corner, turn 5, and a little kink of 6, rounding one of the most awkward corners on the track. Turn 8 and avoiding the outside curve. It's a very nice turn from Jungo King, second in the championship. Flat out around turn 9, getting it round nicely, heading down this mini DRS straight and down into turn 10. He's over 3 tenths up so far, so it looks like a good lap from Jungo King. It's completing P2 as we're rounding the very difficult turn 14. Ready to stamp on the power. Now he does, keeping it in track limits nicely. Swinging around flat out turn 15, and he almost flat out turn 6. Big lift from Jungo King as Cam goes second fastest. We missed that, but Jungo King, he now goes third fastest, just behind Cam in the McLaren.
Wow. Great comes from you there. Now, who's gonna do a lap now? I think that's gonna be the stage where anyone is not going to do a lap.
I think Speedway Rap might be
Yeah,
on a lap.
he's on a lap. He's on a lap, of course.
Let's see his first sector and see if he's on a lap.
Yeah, he's on a lap.
I think he is on a lap because he's improved on his original. So let's keep with Speedway Rap to see where he can put his Ferrari. Is the McLaren going slowly? Is there a bit of impeding there? No. There's a McLaren going off the track to get out of the way, but he gets out of the way, and that is the main thing. He's got Jungo King in front of him. Let's hope there's no impeding going on there. Oh, it's a big start though, and he's spinning. Oh, he's managed to hold it. But that's going to be a lap thrown in the bin for Speedway Rap. We'll have to go again, either on a new set of tyres or an old set.
I think he's gonna go into the pits because he's so low on the ERS.
I don't know what is up with MR Camu right now. He hasn't gone out to set a single lap, but King Green, he's now starting a lap. He's last by 1.5 seconds, so he'll be looking to. Oh wait, oh no, he's not on the lap because he's on 0 ERS. So King Green still last by quite some margin. But the two Hasses on out laps, and I think it's Jamie Hester who's about to start a lap. Yeah, yes, he is on a lap, so he's heading down. He's heading down to turn 1. There's third gear. That's risky, but he's got it through nicely. There's an AlphaTauri up ahead. Are they getting out of the way? Yes, they are, thankfully. Let's see the first sector split and how it gets on. He's slightly down on his best time, but there's still a lot of time to find around this lap. I think Matapilo is on that lap, and Rise B has, if we cut to Rise B, Pierre, he has crashed on the exit of turn 14. I think that might be a broken front wing.
Well, I don't see any damage on his front wing. But he crashed on the pit entry.
Well, that is certain damage.
That is end of
P4 right now.
That's end of his qualification. Maybe he will stand the P4, but I don't think, because the two Hasses are gonna improve. As Jamie Hester now improving in the second sector. Oh, he's not improving. He's on outlap. I'm just stupid.
King Gaz might be on a lap though. He's set a purple middle sector. King Gaz, I think he's about to displace Rise. Could he even challenge ARS Clip Gaming with that purple middle sector? He's right in the last corner. Looks all neat and tidy. He crosses the line and goes P3. Must have lost a bit of time.
He lost some time, I think, in the last sector or middle sector. So
yeah, but an absolute shocker for Rise B. Maybe his tyres were dirty after he had that little spin. Oh, he's just carried too much speed. Maybe he was used to the old layout of already being slow after the chicane, but he's carried too much speed, hit the barrier, and is out to qualify. His tyre's still there if you can look at it.
I can't look at him, so.
Well, if you're driving on board with a car on the way into pit lane, you can still see his tyre, the remnants of his Alpine. But he will start at max 5th, and it's unlikely that'll stay because I think a lot of drivers will be looking to improve.
So we are heading into the later stage of this short quali here because yeah, talk.
I think Master Pilu might be on a lap because he just set a purple middle sector. So if you cut to Master Pilu, just like King Gaz, he's also set a purple middle sector. So what can he do? He's right in the last corner, a little bit wide, but where can he put his Alfa Romeo? P7 at last corner, just costing some time.
It is half points ported. It is.
Yeah, because there's less than 14. So I think Milkman's starting a lap. You ride on board with Milkman. You take us through another lap of Spain. This will only be an improvement for
Okay,
Milkman. So take us
Milkman.
through a lap here.
So into the first chicane here, turn 1, brake onto the 4th gear. Oh, bit of a slide. Oh, two
Ooh.
slides. Oh, that's gonna hurt his lap. He's gonna be doing another lap. I think he's not gonna complete this lap. Or is he completing this lap? He's still deploying some ERS, but it does look he's gonna
Nice.
not make this lap. So
He wanted to put on a show for you as you commentate the lap.
yeah.
Tokyo Drift through turns 1 and 2 for Milkman.
So no commentation on this lap for me. Is Cam on a lap?
I think
He's
Cam,
the he's on a lap. He's the
He's
trialist. His debut race here in Spain, round 7 of this Division 3.
And it's a purple first sector.
It is.
Ooh.
Could he challenge for
Yeah.
pole in his debut race? It would be amazing to see someone. He picked up some tire marbles. He slided. He slided.
Yeah, he had a bit of a slide outside of turn 4. He's backed off. Still, it's been a great start for Cam, the rookie in this session. I think he might be the only rookie this evening for this race.
Yeah, he's on his
So
debut.
all eyes on him.
But he's challenging
Speedway
for the
wrap-up
pole.
thing.
He really said he's gonna do Oscar Piastri here, so he's in the McLaren also.
Yeah. He'll only get one more lap, I think, and he's going to be on the same set of tyres. So, and ARS, ironically, right behind him to try and improve his time. So we'll find out what the order will be in a minute and a half's time. But who should we ride on board with, ARS or Cam for this last lap? The challenger or the current leader?
Let's look at actually the challenger, because
Actually, I'll stick with Cam. I'll stick with ARS. You stick with Cam.
yeah, that's gonna be
compare
good.
the lap time.
So Cam now going into the turn 1 and turn 2 chicane. Actually, not being aggressive on the throttle, but being aggressive on the wheel. I don't know if that's a great combination, but now he goes into the hairpin, not setting a good actually time. So now he goes into the turn here. You wanna take a lot of curb on the exit, but not that much. IRS is bleeding down his neck, but he doesn't care because this is
ARS
quali.
is backed off. ARS is backed off. Jungo
so-
King just went P2.
So can Cam make it P1 or P2 or just P3, or is gonna someone improve and deny him from the P3 podium positions? Oh, he backed off also. So
He's down.
he's
King Gaz is the one who's up. He's 2.5 tenths.
what is
And
happening
he
in
set a
this
purple middle
quali?
sector. King Gaz
King Gas?
is the one who's up right now. We were focusing on Cam, but King Gaz just set a purple middle sector.
What is it gonna be? Is it gonna be Paul King Gas? What can you do? Show us in that Haas.
Right.
What is it gonna
Last
be?
corner looks all nice. To the line.
It's wrap. It's a second
P2.
place from him. 2 tenths down on pole position, or provisional
Hester
pole
also on a lap.
position. Can on Jamie Hester is on a good lap also. He improves only by himself, but it's gonna be P5. Rice B now fallen to P6 after his horrendous crash into the pit entry. So I think that's the end. That's the end. So Clip Gaming first, Kinga second, third Django King, fourth Cam, fifth Jamie Hester, sixth Rice B after he DNF'd, Master Pilu seventh, eighth Speed Ray, ninth Ported Celery, 10th Milkman, 11th King Grim, and Mr. Camo 12. He didn't get even lap under his belt. What happened there?
That is, I don't know, just in the pits the whole time, but still, great effort from ARS. He's led the whole session. He was the first one to set a lap. Good effort from King Gaz at the end there as well. Jungo King, second place man in the championship, getting a good top 3 finish. And shout out to Cam on his debut, picking up P4, just having a tough last lap. Still a great effort either way, and we have got an enthralling race ahead of us.
Wait, now Mr. Camo had set a lap. It was 1:34. I think he wanted to set a lap on the last seconds, but he slided or something. So This is it.
We've got one Mercedes starting at the front and one Mercedes starting at the back.
So Mercedes sandwich here for the Spanish Grand Prix.
And it's an all-American back row.
Yeah. So we'll look through here and okay, so now we go on to the Grand Prix after this short quali session.
Just a reminder for you watching is no safety cars, no red flags, no formation lap after all the bugs that have been going on with it.
Yeah, it's just EA and EA now. I don't know if someone from this division is driving on Thrustmaster wheel, but if you're driving on Thrustmaster wheel, you don't feel any force feedback, so that's just really hurtful. It can be hurtful for your race. Oh, and it's raining.
Oh,
It's raining.
that is a huge.
It's heavy rain.
That is a huge curveball.
And no
Oh my
safety
goodness.
cars in heavy rain. That could hurt all the drivers. Now I'm gonna give you the start. You can comment at the start if you want.
You want me to commentate the start?
Yeah, because I'm bad at commentating starts.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is a huge curveball because in Barcelona, obviously, it's very hot. The drivers probably wouldn't have. It's quite a low chance of there being rain, but now it's torrential rain, and this is going to be a huge test for all the drivers. If you just keep it on track, then that should get you a huge amount of places. So this could be absolute chaos at the start. Let's hope nobody readies up early so everyone can get their strategy sorted.
So now, the Spanish Grand Prix. KJ will take you through the start.
As we are ready for now, the Spanish Grand Prix, 5 red lights. It's lights out and away we go. ARS coming over to cover off King Gaz as the rest of the field accelerating slowly, but King Gaz has the lead. ARS dropping back a little bit as they pull wider in turn 1. Jamie Estes now a Haas 1-2. As down the inside goes Cameron. As ARS gaming as Jungle King now goes off the track. ARS down to 4th. But Cam up to P4. ARS back round the outside, but Rise be up to P5. Beaver Rapids into P6. But Jamie Hester and the two asses getting away beautifully, but ARS coming back. Jamie Hester down the inside. Goes ARS. Wheel to wheel with Jamie Hester. He's got P2 back. Cam down to P4. And Speedway Rat, what a start he's made. He's on the outside of. As ARS down.
Whoa, what a move!
Nearly make contact for two asses. Nearly making contact. I take down in turn 7. King Gaz is coming back and it's down the inside. They can't make. And they do make contact. King Gaz has a little spin on the exit. They still managed to keep it going though. Cam has round ball with him as the two Hasses nearly go wheel to wheel right in front of him. I've nearly lost my voice. I'm saying down the mini straight. It seems to have calmed down. ARS forward to P4, getting back into P1 as Rice goes down the inside, spinning on the apex, getting on the curb. As the two Hasses still wheel to wheel. As hanging round, it's going to cost them time. Jamie Esther rounding outside this teammate. Can he make it work? No, King Gaz still ahead. And now Cam trying to capitalise. They're nearly 3 wide. Riding on board with McLaren. Has been making more contact until the final corner. They managed to all make it through somehow. Masterfield up to P8. I'll take it over to you, Cam.
Yeah, so Clip Gaming now setting 2 seconds gap because of the two Hasses fighting. That really. Oh, and Cam now down the inside on Jamie Hester, now taking P3 in his debut race.
Yeah,
wow.
What a start from Cam. In his debut, he's already up into the podium positions. Can he catch the other Haas of King Gaz? But it's just been a chaotic start. ARS going from P1 to P4, all the way back to P1. In his face of 4 corners, there was a Haas 1-2. It's now a Haas 2-4. As Porter's Celery, he's up into P6. If we can get the position gains graphic up, we can see.
Yeah, I forgot to set it up, so now.
Yeah, so it's Speedway Rap and Porter Celery both gaining 3 positions. Jungle King has dropped down to 9th as Rice B. He goes a bit wide, hit the back of Porter Celery, I think. But it all seems quite. All managed to get away well. But ARS, look at this. He's already 2.5 seconds clear. He's absolutely bolting at the front.
He's doing Max Verstappen.
Yeah, he really is. Especially in these wet conditions. But look at Cam. But Davidson is all over the back of King Gaz, and he is looking for P2 as King Gaz has a little bit of a slide on the exit. Can he shape for a move down into turn 1?
Can Cam challenge for the victory? As I see spoiler flying in the behind of the runners, someone broke the spoiler of his car. I don't know who it is, but it was flying behind them. We are gonna leave the position change, cause all are on. Oh, that was push. He pushed him off, but there's 3 wide, almost 3 wide, but not actually. Cam takes the second place in his debut. Oh, now down the outside. What the hell? What is happening here? But Jamie Hester now fighting with the Hess. Now, down the inside of the McLaren, almost spinning out the McLaren. What is happening in this Spanish Grand Prix? Wow! The two asses fighting all over each other, holding up half the field. Wow!
Jamie Hester back ahead of his teammate.
2 asses. Oh, and now Speedray around the outside overtakes. Down the inside tries to get the place back. King Gas. Oh, what had happened? Now this
Speedway Rapture spun round. He hit King Gaz on the way out. Now it's all carnage as they're all bunching up. ARS, he's bolted. He's now 6 seconds ahead of Cam. As Jamie S says he's now looking to come back at Cam. What on earth is going on here at the start in Barcelona?
Wow! And now the Jamie Hester is chasing down the Cam. Both of them are using ERS, but Jamie Hester has more DRS as he goes down the inside or on Cam. They are going side by side to the first chicane. And now it's Jamie Hester's place. Wow!
What amazing race. As Cam is all squirmy, goes off a track.
Wow!
Keep it together as the field spreads out a little bit.
So,
down from that madness.
Bit of information on the flying spoiler. I think it's Ported Celery because he's in pits and losing a lot of time. And even King Grim looks like he pitted. Let's get the stops up. No, he didn't pit it. He's just slow. So Ported Celery is the only one who pitted. I should control myself on this.
He's gonna watch that back and kill you after this.
He's gonna kill me. This is my last commentating. Love y'all.
Anyway, well, speaking of speed, ARS Clip Gaming capitalizing on the chaos behind. He is nearly 7 seconds ahead of an X car in just 4 laps. He said to us before he was gonna win this race. I thought he was being sarcastic, but he's very serious about this.
He was too serious, actually.
Bolting at the front. Yeah.
I didn't know.
On track right now is Rise B.
I didn't really know who to tip, who's gonna win, because I watched the races when Rise and these old drivers were here. Now just it's the new ones, and I don't really know their pace also.
Yeah, well, we don't know what the weather forecast is. We don't know if it's gonna dry, it's gonna stay wet for the whole race. But right now, ARS is loving these wet conditions, and he will quite happily remain in that.
Yeah, so as Rise B now, after his horrendous qualifying, DNFing into the pit entry, now chasing down Cam on the third last podium place, because Jamie Hester now had pulled away.
Slide on the exit.
Great lap. Now down the inside goes Rise B. No, he moved out of it. That was great reaction for him. Now he's gonna try on the straight or just gonna wait for the main straight. No, he's gonna go down the inside. What? It happened? Oh, what is happening? Okay, someone had spun out. I think Mr. Camo has spun out or retired. He retired.
Oh, he's got him. Rise up to P3.
Rise is up to P3. I was looking at Mr. Camo because he spun. So,
Rise recovering after his terrible qualifying.
Yeah,
and Jungo King, he started P3, he fell down to P8, and he's back up to P5
now chasing down Cam. Can he get that move done before turn 1? I don't think he can. It's a long way. I don't think he's gonna do Daniel Ricciardo here. He's just gonna stay back, wait for another lap and then get him, or is he gonna get him now? Because he's all over the back of Cam. Oh, a bit of a slide from Django King there. What is going in this race? This is great race.
Phil Milkman battling with King Gaz in the background for 8th place. King Gaz just swooping around the outside and taking... Ooh,
No,
close,
Milkman got it.
Milkman gets the place back.
Milkman got it, so it's now still Milkman's. King Gas hurt in his race by that awful collision with the Ferrari. As he now... No, it was not down the inside. No one dares to go down the inside in this turn. That's
a very, very risky turn to make a move at.
Yeah, that's really risky. It's almost flat out in dry conditions. So
if you cut back to Jungle King and Cam, Jungle King right on the back of Cam, pushing
right on the gearbox of Cam. Now going onto the main straight.
Speedway Rap also. Speedway Rap also right on the back of Master Pilo. Battled everywhere you look here.
Everywhere battles. The rain is making it more exciting. I don't know if it's making it more exciting for the drivers, but for us it's exciting as hell, as no one dares to move down the inside into turn 1. Speedway and not even Django King.
A little bit of contact.
Ooh, Cam sliding.
Cam drifting around turn 3.
There's a lot of Tokyo drifts. Ported Solari picks up a 3 seconds time penalty for multiple warnings. So that's our first penalty of this race in lap 7.
Should we cut back to ARS Clip Gaming? I feel like we haven't seen him all race. Just been having a nice Sunday drive. Up at the front, 8 seconds clear of everybody else. No one can challenge
like in
him.
garden. He's enjoying this race, enjoying the view of this Catalonia circuit. But we cut back to Django King.
We cut straight back to the battle.
Let's look for the battle on Django King.
4th and the battle for 6th. Speedway,
a lot of
one
battles.
Ferrari giving pressure.
Oh, Django King down the inside and makes it with stick as he goes up the hill. And now P4, if Cam can get that position back, I think Cam is struggling in these rainy conditions. No one expected. It's gonna be rain. He slides the curb, and now Master Pillow is all over the back of Cam, and Speedway is also all over the back of Master Pillow. This is 3-way fight for the 5th position now.
What a move from Django King that was. As now Cam seems to have lost a bit.
Oh! Master Pillow spins out Cam! Oh, but
Speedway Rap says thank you very much. I will take both them places.
Wow. But Master Pillow being the sportsman and leaving the space for the Cam. That's great sportsmanship there. We need more sponsorship like this. So,
is there wing damage to Master Pillow?
Let's look on his front wing actually. And it is not from my point of view. His wing
looks
is
all good for now,
good.
so I think he's alive.
Let's see if he's gonna pit. I don't think he's gonna pick though, as Milkman is falling down the order. He make up. Mr.
Speedway
Camo.
Rap, a big gain from that.
Mr. Camo actually make up 3 places of the collision. What is King Gas doing? Did he pit? Why did he fall back?
Has have had a day to forget. They were 1 and 2 heading down into turn 1, and now 2nd and 12th.
So yeah, King Gas now down the inside. Whoa, what was that? That was really interesting move from King Gas actually.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on like that?
He down the inside, but then off the
track. And if you cut to P2, it looks like Rise is pressuring P2. Jamie Hester on the inside and down into turn 1. Rise B into turn 1. Can Jamie Hester hang it around the outside, nearly making contact? Jamie Hester just hanging on to position, but Rise now trying to get the switch back around the outside of turn 3. It's nearly wheels to wheel. Rise really put the pressure on. As now he's down the inside of turn 3, off the inside of turn 4. Jamie Hester trying to hang on to this, but Rise B takes P2, but Jamie Hester still trying to hang it, but then bashing each other. But
wow!
Rise up into P2 after
wing damage for Jamie Hester there. He broke his wing. I see the spoiler flying around the track. He's gonna make a pit. He needs to pit. I don't think he can stay in this position with this broken wing.
That's going to cost him so much time, especially in the wet like this and these long corners at Spain. Jamie Esther hitting the back of Rise, causing him to get front wing damage. And Haas, after having a great start, this is disaster. First 10 laps is now going wheel to wheel.
Around the outside. Around the outside goes Django King, almost making contact. Now Jamie Hester goes off the track. He's gonna make a pit because he can drive like this. Is he gonna pit? No, he's not pitting. He's gonna try to stay out. He's gonna try to stay out with this damage and try to work it out. But now Riceby is the man on the mission trying to get clip gaming, or at least sustain the attack from Django King, who is catching him by a lot of tenths, but now it's not catching him. So it's like, you know.
It's going to take a while if Riceby wants to catch AR's Clip Gaming. He has been faultless so far this race. Closest battle on track is Milkman down for P7. He's quite close behind Master Pilu. Let's see if he can shape for a move. But the thing is, in the wet in Spain, it's quite easy to maintain your position. There's really only one main overtaking spot. That's not stopping Milkman trying to go around the outside turn 4. Master Pilu just having that one covered. Does Master Pilu have wing damage? Oh, make it
It looks like he has front wing damage.
Yeah,
but
remember when
we don't see it. It's like
maybe
blurry green, I think, from him.
Yeah, maybe it's just a light bit of front wing damage.
Oh, and someone had spun out. It's King Green. King Green lost all of it. He needs to be demotivated right now, but he's gonna try to race, and I like that.
As I said, there was only one battle on track, but if we cut to a battle for P4, Jamie Hester, after running P2 most this race, he seems to have dropped off a bit.
Now he's pitting. He's pitting. He said it's impossible with the front wing damage. As now Cam...
Oh, and I think there's a spin for Master Pilu.
Master Pilu spun out. Okay, so he losing a place to Milkman, actually.
So Jamie Hester as the team changed for front wing.
So nothing really happening now. Master Camus, no, that was a pit stop, of course. So
I think it's a good job for racers calm down, gives us time to catch our breath back.
Yeah. So let's look at the position change. Riceby, man on the mission. I don't think he's catching clip gaming, but regaining the P2, it must be refreshing for his motivation in this race. So 4 positions up, Django King. Fall back, I think to 8th place or something. Now again P3 where he qualified. Speedway, great race from him. 4 positions gained on 4th. And Cam losing 1 position, being almost could challenge the podium. Now he's just falling back. I don't think the wet conditions suit him. As Django King, now if the DRS would be enabled, he's in DRS of Riceby. So Django King actually trying to make a move on Riceby.
Well, Django King comes into this race second in the championship, and with J Morris absent, he needs every point he can get to close the gap to the championship leaders. Rise as a slide. Getting up to P2 will really boost him motivation. He's sliding around there, Rise. He's all over the place as Django King will look to capitalise on any mistake the Alpine makes.
So a lot of battles in this race actually. So Milkman actually making the 6th place, also 4 positions gained. Kingas now sets the fastest lap, at least from his worst weekend. He can take at least the fastest lap. He's not gonna take the point from the fastest lap, but at least the fastest lap.
He might get a point if he gets up into the top 10.
No, that's really... I don't think that's gonna happen. It's 23 seconds.
Oh yeah, because half points, yeah.
And half points. We can now...
Django King.
We are gonna now get the tires up and see... Okay, Jamie Hester had pitted. We totally missed that. Or did we? Nah, no, we did not miss that. You had... Now, actually, Django King all over the gearbox of Riceby. Can he make that move down the inside into turn 1 or around the outside into turn 1? What is it gonna be, Django King? Now on board with
They're
Django
both
King,
burning ERS.
and he stays out of it.
Just chilling behind. Now,
There's
the gap between
actually
Rise and ARS clip game.
there's actually a fight with Master Pill and Mr. Camo behind
Oh yeah.
the front runners, and Portet is joining them also. So
Ported's the highest runner who has made his stop.
yeah. So
Yeah, Master P
bit of a
must have some
tap
sort of front
from
wing
Master
back.
Camo there.
Master Cam.
Let's look at Django King, because he's catching up the Rise B. He wants that second position, the juicy second position from him. The points are gonna be juicy actually, so let's see what can he do. He loses some. I think he slides. Ooh, Rise B goes off the track. That might be a warning, or maybe not.
After all this, we still have all 12 runners in this race.
Yeah, that's as Port.
Oh, and I think Master Pilu's had a spin.
So now
Master
Portet
Pilu,
actually.
he either made
The
contact.
cards are changing now. Portet Salary around the outside of Mr. Camo. What is it gonna be, Portet? Can you make that move stick? No, he cannot. Wait, can he?
Oh.
As Mr. Camo goes off the track, and now the position, Portet Salary says thank you so much. As now Mr. Camo is being chased down by Jamie Hester, who had pitted because of the wing damage. He needs every point from this race because he was on the front runners, now back runners. He's gonna try to come back now on the Jamie Hester now on Mr. Camo down the inside. He's in the inside, and it's gonna stick on the yeah, it's on the straight. So Mr. Camo
Switch back.
from who?
Emma Camus getting a bit mugged, lost 2 places on that lap. Brilliant switchback from Porter's Celery to get up to P7. Still Django King putting pressure on Rise B's all over back of that P2 spot. And the gap between Rise and ARS is kind of just maintained at 8 seconds. ARS might just be chilling, not really doing much. He's just managing the gap, make sure he doesn't spin. Django King, he is eager to get past the Alpine.
Ooh, bit of a slide from Django King there. He's gonna lose out a great opportunity to make that move on the Rise B. So Rise B now can have some breathing space between him and Django King, and hope it's gonna stay that like until the pit stop.
I'll tell you who hasn't got breathing space. Portelli, because Jamie Esther's gone down the inside of him, but where Portelli made a switch back, nearly making contact. But on the exit, Portelli has a sliding round. Turn 11, but is Portelli loses the place to Jamie Esther, and Jamie Esther up to P7.
Wow, great battle in the front and in the back. Now we got battles only in the back, and actually Django King is losing out. Did he use his tires too much? Did he use too much ERS? We're gonna see.
Did Django King have a slide? I was watching the other battle.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So now, great race. We are in the half of the race, almost half of the race, and I think everyone is gonna make their pit stop or try to make that tire last until the last lap. What do you think about the tire strategy here? Oh, as Mr. Camo, DNFs, our first DNFs, he slides. He slid off the hairpin after the first sector and broke his suspension. So now our first
Mr.
DNF.
Cam, I was about to talk about tire strategy, but he literally ripped his own off. Mr. Camus out of this race becomes our first DNF miraculously. But as we were saying about the tire strategy, I think they're going to pit at the exact half point if it is going to stay in the wet conditions. We don't know the weather radar. So, yeah, I think they're just going to pit around this time, halfway through the race. Someone might try an undercut, but right now, just keep in formation, and we should see pit stops for intermediates again soon.
Yeah, I think they're gonna pit like around this lap, maybe they're in lap now. So we'll see. It's interesting strategy because the intermediates hold a long time before they run out. Maybe someone is
Did
gonna try it to run it.
did Jamie Hester get ahead of Ported and King? Because I thought Ported was the highest runner who start one. But now it's Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie did get in front of. Oh, Master Pills is the fastest lap on fresh intermediates.
Bit of a consolation.
Okay, so no one actually pit in this lap. Well, that's interesting. I would like to see some pit stop action in this
Oh,
race.
Jungo King coming into pits, looking for the undercut on Rise B.
So he's gonna try the undercut. No penalty from him. That's great.
The only penalty so far in this race was Ported celery for track limits, as Cam also pits.
So they are pitting. We were right, they're gonna pit on this lap. As it was
Not
a
man.
good pit stop from Jungle King.
So it's going to be a crucial. He comes out in clear air, crucial for him. So he needs to give it all out now if he wants to undercut the Alpine.
He
So let's
has
see
full
how close this is gonna
ERS,
be.
so he's gonna push like crazy and see if he can get the position from race B after making all of the mistakes. As King Gas actually chasing down a Portet for a while now. So what can King Gas do about Portet in front of him?
Just keep an eye on that gap between Jungo King and Speedway Rap. An average time loss is about 21 seconds here in Spain. The gap currently is 23 seconds. So Rise just needs to have a good end to the lap, and he's staying out. Rises.
He's staying out?
So he says, so Jungo King has triggered the undercut. Rise says, that's fine, I'm going to go longer and have fresh inters at the end. So Rise staying out on his tyres. And
Update
Speedway
on
Rap now pits.
update on Django King using his DRS. He used only 3% of his ERS on the last lap, so he didn't push actually.
This is a real game of chess between him and Rise.
But
and
he
as,
set the
Jungo King
purple
just said-
last sector. Django King
Yeah,
had
so-
set the last purple sector, so
Those fresh inters have got a lot of pace. Jamie Hester, after breaking his front wing, he's now back up into a net P, well, back up to P4, and he's only 3 seconds behind Junko King. It's been a
but
brilliant recovery
his,
from that.
his intermediates are gonna fall out in the end of the race.
What lap did he?
He's 7 laps
lap did he-
old intermediates.
Yeah, so he's gonna have to get them 22 laps, which is gonna be a very tough task. Porter's gonna be even tougher. I'm sure he's gonna have to pit again because he's gonna have to get them 29 laps if he doesn't pit again.
Portet
Same
didn't
situation.
pit. You think King Green?
I know Ported pitted on lap 4.
Yeah,
on 14
sorry,
lap
I was
times.
looking in the bad direction. But
Anybody gonna pit this lap? Rise still staying out.
interesting strategy. It's only 19 seconds now. So he's
if
gonna...
Rise and it's
I don't think
Ri-
they're gonna take the inters whole race.
obviously we don't know the weather, but is it gonna dry soon? Maybe that is a question.
Django King sets the fastest lap now. All purple
Yeah.
sectors. So he's really wants that second place and he's gonna get it, I think. Maybe even undercut Clip Gaming. That would be interesting.
That would be interesting. Well, if Rise was to pit now, he would definitely come out behind Jungo King. He'd maybe even come out behind Jamie Hester. But Jungo King, could he trigger the undercut on AR's Clip Gaming? As I think Cam just got ahead of King Gaz. And now he's looking at the back of Porter's Celery.
Okay, so now the gap of the Clip Gaming and Rise started to go down. It was 8.5, now it's 7.5. Maybe Django King could be for a win here. And
AMG AMG just made a good point. Are they going to taper into this for whole race?
That's interesting. Maybe it could, because it's like the hardest compound, maybe.
Yeah, and you'd have to pit in a wet race.
Yeah.
So,
So we're gonna see the strategies here. But Django King, I don't know if he could make that gap down and make it overtake. That's would
this is
be.
getting
This
this
is
is getting very close between
yeah.
Jungo King and ARS Gaming. I think if ARS was to pit now, it would come out pretty much alongside Jungo King. So if he's going to pit now and come out ahead, he's got to do it now. Otherwise, Jungo King will have the undercut.
Yeah. So actually the gap now started to go up. Rise B on Clip Gaming. So
Sphinx Speedway.
I think Django King is gonna get the second place if he can make that overtake. He's gaining like 3 seconds per lap, maybe more, on Rise B. So that would be very interesting.
Even if Rise doesn't pit, surely Jungo will catch him before the end of this race.
It could be, but he needs the overtake, mate. Not just.
That's
Oh,
ARS.
Clip Gaming in a pit now.
Now this is gonna be.
Oh, fine!
penalty.
That's gonna change the game here! And I think Django King could undercut Clip
let's see
Gaming.
where-
So
Let's see where ARS Clip Gaming comes out in comparison to Jungo King. It's going to be very close. The track position is so crucial here. ARS.
it's gonna
coming
be
out of the pit,
Django
Jungo
King's
King's-
position. Django King takes the second place from Clip Gaming as Jamie Hester picks up 3 seconds time penalty. What an undercut from Django King. Wow, he's really the strategist.
ARS looks so in control of this race, but now he's facing a possible P3 with that 5-second penalty. Jungo King has undercut him. This race has been thrown on its head.
So what is Rice B gonna do? Is he gonna pit or is he gonna take it till the end of the lap? Till the end of the race?
It's very,
Oh, as we
It's
King
very-
Grim has spun out.
very close further back. Milkman next to King Gaz. Speedway Rap next to Cam. It's very close at the back for the midfield tables.
So let's look at Speedway and Cam battle. So Speedway chasing down Cam. Cam on his debut. I think Speedway is on his debut also, is he?
Rise. No, I think Speedway has done a race before, but Rise still staying out. I think he might be dedicated to this one-stop strategy. AMG has just said chase to the end. Rise versus Jungo King. That is a possible scenario. But ARS, on those fresh intermediates, he's lucky to come back at Jungo King. He's burning his ERS here. As now ARS takes back P2 off the AlphaTauri. Porticelli gets another penalty. But ARS has now got to build a 5-second gap on Jungo King. If he wants any chance of winning this race and also catch the Alpine in front. The odds are stacked against him, but he's not giving up.
So I think both of them actually can catch Rice B at the end of the race. So maybe Rice B is gonna just be third and not second. Is it a possible strategy?
Yeah, he can definitely stay out, but one, can he get those intermediates to the end? Two, can he keep it at a pace where he can keep 2 cars behind him at bay? And it'll be interesting to see whether how much ARS pulls away from Jungo King, and can he build a 5-second gap on both him and the Alpine when he catches him?
So AMG made the mathematics for us. Rice has lost 3.5 seconds over the last lap. So
Oof.
that's a
Valley
lot.
behind.
Where?
Speedway Rap gets ahead of Cam.
Yeah, that was a move we were awaiting a long time.
It was a move into our least favorite corner. We said don't make a move into there, but he has defied the odds and he's up to P5.
As now Clip Gaming says the fastest lap of this race. So is he potentially for the P1? He has a 5-second penalty. We don't need to forget that. 11 laps remaining for a Clip Gaming now, and Django King is losing out. Can Django King pass Rise B and get the second place, possibly first place?
As Porticelli comes into the pits for the second time,
I think that was a good strategy call because he can really carry it. I don't think you can carry those worn out intermediates till the end of the race. It's gotta be pain. Now
well,
he loses on another 3.5 seconds, Rise B. He's losing more and more, and I don't think that's gonna end well for Rise B now.
Rise, I think, has thought to himself, ARS was 8 seconds ahead. This is his only chance to try and win this race. He wasn't going to catch ARS on the pace, so he's now got to try and defend for his life if he wants to hold on to this win.
I don't think it's gonna be win for a Rise B, cause Click Gaming is actually flying and could maybe get the gap even further and make that 5 seconds because of his penalty.
There are
So
cases for all three of these drivers to win the race. Rise has the track position, Jungo King has no penalty and has the freshest inters. He's catching Rise B just as fast as ARS is. The ARS also fastest man on track, but he has the penalty. You just don't know who is going to win this race.
actually a correction there, Django King is not on the freshest tires, it's Clip Gaming. And Master Pilu
Oh,
picks
yes.
up a 3 seconds time penalty late on in the race.
What penalty has Jamie Hester got? Because he's running P4. He's got a 3
Let's
seconds, but
look
right
at
now
the
he's got a 4
penalties
second.
actually, that's a great idea. I need to... here.
Oh,
Oh,
what's happened?
Master Pilu.
ARS. Well, Master Pilu is out, but ARS now 3 tenths behind Rise.
Yeah, what
Did Rise
happened
make
there?
a mistake? He's all of a sudden.
Two things
ARS all of
happening.
a sudden right on the back of him.
Let's look. Is he gonna make that move now? Around the
Oh,
outside.
he's pushing him round.
Oh, around the outside.
Go round the
What is
outside.
that move? Wow! Is he gonna go in these fast corners? Wow, it's Clip Gaming!
Round the outside, he gets it.
No! Wow! What was that move? That's gonna be great. Wow!
That is moving.
Wait, Rise B is catching him with ERS now. Down the inside goes Rise B. And it's now. Oh! It's almost Clip Gaming. Oh, and he's
pushed him off track.
What is happening? That's gonna go to the stewards now, I think.
ARS is surely got to give a place. I think he is. He's pulling off, yes. But Jungo King, he's now right behind him. He's looking to capitalise. ARS.
Wait, Rise B didn't get in front. Now, whoa, as he now gets back of him. A bit of a slide, it's gonna hurt him. And now it's Clip Gaming's position. But only for the penalties. Django King.
Now, ARS, this is crucial for ARS's race. He now has to try. He has to hope Rise holds up Jungo King while he can build a 5-second gap on both of these drivers. That was brilliant battling from ARS and Rise.
As a robot reaction said, a really great quote. Nearly browned myself after that one. That's true, even from our studio, I think. So, Django King, Master Pilu left, okay. Django King now all over the back of Rise B. But one thing we need to point out, Rise B is always strongest in the last sector. Django King is one of the slowest in the last sector. But now he's gonna try the move. Is he gonna try the move? No, he's not gonna try the moves. As Clip Gaming is not making big of a gap, but now he started gaining. Can he make that 5-second gap? Now Django King is gonna try down the inside. Ooh. Is he gonna try? No, he's not gonna try down the inside.
Also, you know, I was saying Jamie S had a 4-second gap over Speedway Rap, so he was fine for his penalty. Gap now 9 tenths being him.
Oh, down the inside goes Django King! He goes down the inside. So, sorry for interrupting you like that, but that was a great move. Now Django King is gonna chase down the gap. Okay, what were you saying?
No, I completely missed the move. It looked like a I saw of it. But yeah, the gap. He's got like up to 3 seconds. So this is now going to be a full-on pace game. can Jungo King stay within 5 seconds of ARS, or can ARS grow that gap 2 seconds larger to get 5 seconds? We have got 7 laps left. This is now a pace game. As now we look to about for P5, Speedway Wrap. This is Jamie S had a huge gap on Speedway Wrap, but he has now closed that down. And now Speedway Wrap looking for the on-track P4, or is he just going to hang back behind the Haas because he knows he's got a penalty?
And good thing to point out, the only start, it said something that one of quote reminded me. As Senna once said, if you no longer go for a gap that exists, you're no longer a racing driver. And I think that's was in the Django King head, as he now he's catching up to Clip Gaming. So Clip Gaming maybe not gonna win. You're gonna win the bet between you and Clip Gaming, as Speedway makes the move on Jamie Hester.
So Speedway Wrap ahead. Cam could still finish ahead of Jamie Hester if he gets within 3 seconds. That gap is only 3.6. But ARS, he is unable to extend that gap. Instead, it's being closed by Jungo King. There's a Haas on the inside, but that is retired, I think.
No, that was
yeah,
ghosting. That was
Jungo.
ghosting because he's back
Oh,
marker.
ghosting.
So it's ghosting, and that's the only thing that's good, because the stewards would have even more work to do after this impeding. So I think
this banning of safety cars really helped the racing.
Yeah, it did. Maybe we should turn them off for another race. Try it. Maybe it's gonna work out.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's great for the drivers. We've seen Portet and Jamie Hester, potentially King Green, getting I don't know how to say it. Just because the safety cars are not on, they could be in the fight for the podiums, the King Gas or maybe Jamie Hester.
If I were Rise right now, I feel like I would pit right now, because I would come out P5, and then with my fresh inters, I think I'd easily be able to overtake Speedway Wrap, and I can get fastest lap in the process. So if I were Rise, I think I should pit right now.
It's a bit of a risk, actually, and I have to disagree with you, because the gap is big enough to carry him into the end of the race. He's not gonna gain anything from pitting, only the fastest lap, and maybe lose out the podium. So I would stay where's Rice be going with not pitting.
Oh, the only star recommended he pit as well, but it is still a bit of a risk. Maybe he just wants to guarantee that P3 position. Right now, the closest battle on track is for the lead, but it won't matter anyways. Jungo King is catching ARS instead of ARS on the fresher inters. He just can't pull that gap ahead of the AlphaTauri, and Jungo King came into this race 40 points behind Jay Morris. He's going to come out of it 25 points behind him if he wins this race, which is looking more and more likely as time passes by.
So what is it gonna be? Okay, the gap between Speedway and Rise is going down, but again up. That's interesting, actually. We are gonna look at the tires. Yeah, I think Speedway's tires are starting to come off also. That's because that's why the gap is not coming down. It's 11 laps old intermediates. Rise be 28 laps old intermediates. Wow. No, Rise B did not pit AMG.
I think all the drivers are just trying to get. Oh, as Jamie Hester now gets another 3-second penalty, which will put him behind Cam 31195. So Cam, if he got a top 5 on his debut, I think he would class that as a very successful race.
Let's look at the position change from the qualifying. It's gonna say a lot. So the position change. Django King gaining 1 position, potentially 2 at the end of the race. Rice B gaining 3 positions after horrendous qualifying. Speedway gaining 4 positions as he gained. Cam losing 2 positions, so he would only lose 1 position on his debut. That would be great.
I'll post voice chat in the diff-free chat, so we're ready for post-race interviews.
Yeah. So who's gonna ask the question? Should I ask the questions?
Don't mind. You can ask, and then I'll like add something if you want.
Yeah. Let's do. I will ask some questions. You can ask after me questions. We're gonna be one and one. You know.
Hmm.
So this looks like it's gonna be Django King's win, and he needs that win a lot to cut down the gap between him and Jay Morris in the standings.
I think we'll have to go in voice chat because
No,
people can't access commentator chat.
No, I usually move the people from the voice chat to here, so we got only one people and not everyone. I think that's better.
I thought people can't access the comms booth.
They can, but you have to move them.
Right. Oh, Vice's got a puncture.
Right.
Got a puncture.
He got a
He's
puncture.
in the pit lane.
Wow, that's a
had to
game
pit, he's got a
changer. He tried to make that stick with the oh, he's on softs. Wait, is it? I think it's dry now enough for him to take the softs.
Well, Rise he got a puncture, so he's decided to go for the gamble. But this'll help him get fastest lap, I think. But we were telling him to pit earlier, but now he's got a puncture and he does not look ready for softs. Look how slow he is going.
Yeah, I don't think it's ready for softs. He's gonna lose even more positions now.
But Rise, he was having such a good race after his qualifying.
Now losing position after position.
Oh, he's lost the position to Milkman
and
as well.
Again to
now Ported Celery ahead. Ported Celery now trying to overtake Milkman.
It was not track ready for the softs. Maybe in 2 laps time, but that's gonna end. So now Speedway potentially for the podium here, but no, he does not have a penalty. Okay, as Django King now catches up to Clip Gaming. Yeah, that was a D straight. So
Rise was 2 laps away from a podium finish after starting P6, but he could have pitted earlier and come out ahead of Speedway Rap, but decided to try and make it to the end. Now he's going to get nearly nothing, really. He's down to P8, and unless it gets dry really quickly, I see no chance of him finishing higher than 8th.
So now we can look at the penalties. What is happening with the penalties? So Clip Gaming is gonna lose this race almost whatever happens, because Django King seems to be consistent at the time and keeping himself behind him.
Ported Celery got ahead of Milkman, but he's got a 6-second penalty, so unless he can build a gap, that will not matter.
Yeah. So it's a really sad day for Clip Gaming. He's gonna lose out a win because of Django King being in the 5 seconds, and I don't think the gap is gonna change now. So let's look at the penalties. Click Gaming, 5-second penalty. Jamie Hester. Now
he's got another penalty.
Another penalty, but I don't think that's matter. So he's just gonna go into the end, try to not get. So again, update on the penalties. Clip Gaining, 8 seconds time penalty. Jamie Hester, 6 seconds time penalty. Ported Salary, 6 seconds time penalty. And Rise B, 5 seconds time penalty.
It was such a promising start from ARS. He had the race comfortably. Everyone battled behind. He built an 8-second gap to the cars behind. But he pitted late. He got undercut by Django King and got a 5-second time penalty in the pit lane. Django King, he has been absolutely flawless. He has executed the strategy perfectly. ARS has tried to pull the gap on the fresh inters. But even on older inters, Django King is going to win this as he rounds the last braking corner on the track. Django King came into this round second in the championship, way off the back of Jay Morris. He's going to exit this round as even closer to Jay Morris as he's ever been. ARS Clip Gaming crosses the line to win the Spanish Grand Prix, but not on track, that is. Jungo King will win the race. ARS Clip Gaming, after his penalties, will have to settle for second. As way back, we see Speedway Rap. After starting P8, it's going to be a brilliant drive. And after Rise B's late puncture, it will be him on the last step of the podium to round off the podium. What a race from Speedway Rap. What a race from all these drivers to keep it on track in the wet. Jamie Hester will come across the line in P4. He's had a roller coaster day. Cam on his debut will come home P5, rounding the last corner. Portatelli, can he get a 6-second gap to Milkman? Right now it's 5.7.
No, he
If
can't.
he has a good last turn, that will get. See, it's going to be close.
Oh,
Milkman
he
rounds
can!
the corner,
He
Davis.
can! Wow! He sets
He
the
does
fastest
get
lap.
P6.
He did set the fastest lap on the last lap.
Whoa! Portatelli, fastest lap on the last lap, and marginally gets ahead of Milkman. Rise B, after his late puncher, will finish P8, and King Gaz and King Green almost 2 minutes behind everybody else. As he
But-
now will be the
But
last
still,
car to cross the
great
line.
points. So,
What a race!
great race. Make the announcement for post-race interviews. Tell them to join the voice chat. I will move them here. But great race.
I don't really.
So what?
Can you do that? Because I don't. Like, I don't really. I thought they can't access the comms booth. So how do, like?
You can. No, I will move them. Just make the announcement.
Okay, I'll just say post-race interviews.
Yeah.
And then anyone who says they want to, I'll just tell you to add them.
They're gonna join the VC and I will move them here. They're just gonna wait. It was positive, only 2 DNFs actually, IMG, so that was a great race. Great one to commentate. Actually, we were in the first history books of commentating a race in 2, and I think it was a great run of commentating. So
Yeah, what a last lap from Portatelli. 22.7 to finish ahead of Milkman in the end. So what should I tell them to do?
I did tell them. So F1 Matt. F1 Matt. So bit of a bad race from you. Only because of the penalty. That should be said. What are your feelings about it?
I'm absolutely distraught. Qualifying was so amazing. I did really well in that. I got pole, and I just the start. I'm just speechless at the minute. I'm lost for words. I was close to winning a race, and it was just so close yet so far. Obviously the start was really well, and obviously I was struggling to try and catch up to the rest at the beginning of the lap. Luckily I did, and I gained like about a maximum of 13 seconds. It was at one point over the rest of the drivers, and I was doing so well. I was waiting for it to actually dry. In all honesty, I thought it was going to dry very earlier than when I was going to pit. I was going to smack on the mediums, and
You don't want to smack the wheat, mate.
smack on the mediums and go to the end on them, as I knew they would go to the end, and they were the freshest set of tyres that I'd have. And then I sped in the pit lane. I don't know how. I'm going to look through it and review it, and I'm also going to have a look at the penalty that I got on the last lap for corner cutting. I didn't actually cut that corner, so hopefully I can try and review it and get the win. But if not, then I did all I could this week. I literally had about an hour's practice, and yeah, to actually get P2 is actually really, really fantastic for the team.
Well, great race from you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Do you want to say anything, KJ?
I was just gonna add. I thought you had it in the bag in the first half. Like you were 8 seconds ahead of everyone else, and then Jungo King went for the undercut. Did you know he was like trying to undercut you? Like, would you have pitted earlier?
I seen him in the pits, and I was thinking that he was gonna do an undercut, but I seen the gap afterwards, and it was like 40 seconds, and I'm thinking, no, I'll have plenty of time. You know, I can go out another 5 laps and then come back out and do my best. And then I seen the gap, and I thought to myself, I need to actually pit at some point. I need to actually get on with my race. I need to actually win this. And then it just after I said that, it went downhill. Obviously the penalty, the undercut worked for Jungle King, and then I overtook Riceby. That overtake though that's one of the overtakes of the season for me. But I'm just still speechless. I was absolutely phenomenal, and I'm just absolutely gutted. But I will take P2 any day of the week.
Yeah, still a brilliant race either way. You may be gutted, but P2
Yeah.
is still a great result.
Do you want anything to point out from
Okay.
the race? Collision or something?
I'm actually going to say something that I've actually wanted to say since I started. Clean race. I'm actually saying that for once. Clean race. And it's the cleanest that I've seen out of the 3 races. 2 that I've partook in, 1 that I spectated. Belgium was really, really bad, but Spain, coming from Belgium after what happened last week, Spain was absolutely fantastic. Yeah, we might have had a bit of a difference with attendance, but the amount of collisions that we had were next to nothing. We literally had, I was probably involved in one at the beginning, and then obviously we had some at the end and some in the middle, but it wasn't as much as what we had in Belgium. But apart from that, it was an absolute fantastic race to be a part of, and I'm actually really happy to say that it's probably one of the great ones that we've had this season.
Yeah. So
yeah, great race for Jerome.
Yeah, you had amazing pace. It was only because of the penalty. Maybe you can report it to stewards. Maybe they will do something with it. I don't think so. You can try
I
it.
don't think so either. I don't think so. I'm probably will leave it because P2 is actually the highest I've finished in league racing in over a year and a half now. I'm still struggling with that win. I could have had it today, but they say it's not your day. But next week I'll come back for more. I'm wanting that blood, and legends never die, they say.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to move on because there's a few people wanting interviews, I think. But yeah, great race from
thank you very much.
Mad. It was great to watch.
Yeah.
Thank you. Take care.
Yeah.
Have a
See
nice
ya.
evening.
You too.
So I don't think anyone is gonna do the interviews. So you just debated him.
I thought Ported said he wanted to.
Ask him if he's doing the interview.
Interview? Yeah, I thought Ported said. Well, we need to interview him about that last lap because that was. Oof.
I don't think he's doing the interview. Oh, okay.
Ah, there you go.
So, where is he gonna join? Is he gonna join here? He has access here, so he could. Oh, now. Hi, Portet. So, decent race from you. I think good points. And the fastest lap and at the last lap, that was a great performance of yours. Do you want to say anything about that?
Yeah, it went okay. It was an okay race. It could have been better. I picked up wing damage when Speedway spun on lap 3, I think it was. I lost half my front wing, so I was basically put onto a compromised like 2-stop. I was going to do a 2-stop from the start, but I obviously had to pit lap 3. I then really extended my second stint because Mark kept telling me, "Oh, it's going to dry up. 5 minutes of rain, 5 minutes of rain." They got to like lap 21. I was like, screw it, it's not going to dry up. So pitted for inters, and yeah, just pulled my way forward. Obviously, Reese had his gamble on softs, didn't work, and then I just pushed forward against Milkman. I knew his tyres were pretty old, and somehow that last lap was the fastest lap. I didn't feel like I was going to be, the fastest lap worthy, but yeah, the car just came alive. It was obviously the driest part of the race, and I just got it in there somehow.
So, anything you would like
Yeah.
to point out from the race? Any collision, or it was a clean race from your perspective?
It looked quite clean. I mean, obviously that I don't know what happened with Speedway, but obviously that was just racing. Like, I can't blame him for that. He was chasing the wrong way, and I just didn't have time to avoid him. I got slightly squeezed out at the start, but I think Master someone who was ever in the Alfa Romeo, he like squeezed me
Master
off.
Pillar.
Master Peeler.
Yeah, he sort of squeezed me a bit in going to turn 1 on lap 1, so I had to take off the runoff area. But apart from that, nah. I mean, I was alone for most of the race, but it was clean. It was clean, and it was much better than last week.
Yeah. So, great race from you. A great performance on the last lap. That's gonna
Thank
be
you.
in the history books, mate. So,
Yeah, it should be.
take care. Have a nice evening.
you.
Goodbye.
Thank you, you too.
So I
Yeah,
think
great
that
job.
was all the interviews. So now we are gonna end the stream and end the race actually. So everyone, take care. Have a nice evening and goodbye.
Yeah, join us for Div 2 tomorrow.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
KJ is gonna be commentating. I'm gonna be racing.
I think at least.
Yeah.